Glassware. We're going to start the Wild Card Wednesday.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
And hello, thank you for stopping by yet another edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews show on YouTube. This is the Wild Card Wednesday. Here's our panel today. Quick disclaimer, only admittance fee. Well, let's take a step back. I'm real excited about today. We are on this new platform I'm going to be ending up using for the foreseeable future here as money. We're on the Streamlabs Talk Studio. So now I can say this is the Wild Card Wednesday. Only admittance fees a beverage. Please bring a beer, wine, spirit. Let's have some fun. Really, at the end of the day, let's see if I've done this properly. At the end of the day, all I want to say to you is don't be a douche. Can I move you around? Don't be a douche. Yeah, there you go. Don't be a douche. You douche. Cheers. All right. So from let's go over to everybody's panel. Let's go over the panelists, should I say, of today. That guy next to me, first one in from Rhode Island, Tanner of the East Coast LQ Liquor Reviews channel.
Cheers, guys.
The beer man that knows the knowledge. The home brewer of the Bubble Gut Craft Beer from Oregon. I see a beer man. We got Bumpyisms chowing down in the great state of New Hampshire, the Granite State. And the co-host of the Wild Card Wednesday, the Alex, the Beer Master program of YouTube.
Cheers, everybody.
And obviously, Thomas Metal 75 for your Massachusetts beer reviews. All right, so let's go over the topic at hand, which is how does this program work if you've never been here. So there are going to be 4 different rounds. The first round, when we go around to each panelist, is going to be the presentation and pouring of your beer, wine, or spirit, whatever your adult beverage is. Second round is going to be just the review portion. Save the actual number grades, thoughts, final scores for the round 3. And then round 4 is going to be the time where you do the actual round 4, should I say, is going to be when we talk about our YouTube channels, shout other people out, talk about what's going on in your channels, and all that fun stuff. So without further ado, let's see how this works. Not that button. Let's try that button, shall we? This is going to be different and interesting. But
we'll get used to it, Eric. Me and you will get used to it.
Always just do it. Oh, my God.
There's a Tanner.
You can always do it this way, people. Tanner, I'm bringing you up.
There you go.
That works.
This works. All right. So, actually, hold on. I got to find it. Let me get trying to get the canned on date. Sorry. All right. So, we got a beer from Tavor. I actually got 2 cans of this. I'll probably end up throwing like a video review on my channel. But we have from Tired Hands Brewing Company. This is called Grassman. It's Beer Man's cousin, Grassman.
Oh, hey.
Beer man's cousin. Oh, my God, Tanner.
Grassman. So this is pretty interesting. This is a double IPA with Citra, Nelson Sauvin, and honey. So they throw a little bit of honey in this. Yeah, Tired Hands is out of Ardmore, Pennsylvania. If you want to check them out, you can go to tiredhands.com. Canned on date is August 4th, 2024. So a little bit over a month. And yeah, I paid $7.50 for a can. So let's crack it open and pour it up.
When you're done, you're confusing
these cans. I don't know if Eric's noticed, but you definitely got to check the cans before you crack them open, because sometimes they have a little bit of some stuff on the top of them. I like that one. Go back to the other one. Yeah, this one.
Thank you.
It's either that one or that one.
Whatever you want to do, I don't care.
We're playing around, people. All right, let's keep it here for now.
All right. So, we got Grassman. Let's crack it open, pour it up. Ooh. We got our little bit of water in there.
Okay, there we go. We see the okay.
Our, we got our treehouse glass.
Hell yeah, it looks juicy.
That looks like freaking Gatorade or something.
Come on, it does, doesn't it? Looks juicy.
Well, started to pour green. Now it got that to that yellow orange.
Very lemony. It actually looks a lot brighter on camera. It's a little bit more golden orange in appearance in person. And then we got this, I would say, kind of off-white head, but it's got this super foamy, two-finger head on top, holding some good retention, tight knit bubbles. And yeah, that looks solid to me. Cheers, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers.
All right, let's go to Alex, the beer master, shall we?
Well, today I'm going to be reviewing Dragon's Milk Reserve Oatmeal Cookie. And it is bourbon barrel aged. And it is 11%. So I've drank 2 strong beers tonight. Even if I have work tomorrow, I really don't care. I just want to enjoy these things. So that's what we got here, my friends. So this is I think my second time or third time actually having the reserve. I don't know if Mr. Eric and all my peeps here have
I
had.
haven't had it recently. I don't know if I've had that particular one yet.
So you had a reserve version.
I might have had something from that line, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I've been looking for the reserve stuff and I've been drinking them too. So they're pretty good as well. So let's pour this up. I don't know what reserve means. I guess they barrel age it for years. I don't know. I guess we'll get into it sometime in the future. But let's pour this up. This is obviously what I got a couple weeks ago when I was down the shore. You know, I have to get more of these glasses because I love these things. Love them. Most of my peeps drink out of these things sometimes too. You guys sometimes.
Oh, yeah, something similar to that.
Exactly. So let's pour this up. Nice smoke in the glass, but as usual, people can't see the freaking beer. There we go. Let's see here. Trying to not cover it, with my hand. Now you can't see it because it's the redness. Red live. I don't know if I'm going to do that when I'm charged because that's going to drive me insane. But yeah, that's what we got here. We'll get into the smell and the taste next time around.
Nice.
Here's my friends.
Cheers. I think we got Beer Man's next. Is that right?
I believe so. I'm not sure, Mr. Tanner. I meant Mr. Eric, not Tanner.
Cheers. All right, so I got one from Drowned Lands. These guys are out of somewhere.
Okay, good.
I hope. Oh, they're from Warwick, New York. Damn. Drowned Lands. It's Deep Terra's double IPA with Citra, Mosaic, and Cashmere. Damn, dude, how do you get that? I don't know how we get stuff. It's like Sammy getting stuff in Australia. It's 8.2% alcohol by volume. Deep Terra. You guys ever heard of these guys?
Drowned Lands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad I got it. This is No Dater. Thank you for not putting the date on the can. You're awesome. Let's go ahead and open it up. See what the hell it is.
Everything's going to be the same color. Okay.
It's a Westie. Okay. We'll just stop there. A little bit of a Dirty Glass Mafia. Yeah, it's a hazy, more of a Westie hazy kind of look. Doesn't look like a true traditional New England or anything you would get at Treehouse, but definitely a hazy beer. Damn it. This is why I like dates on cans, y'all. All right. I'll have it anyway. Cheers.
All right, thanks. Come on, thing. There you go. Bumpyisms.
So I had a sneezing fit everything when I went on. Here I am. So my date on my can or bottle doesn't really matter, but there is one. I just can't read it very well. I think it says it's packaged on 7/17.
Yeah, I'll stick you.
I don't know the year. but it is barrel aged. And this one is called Pumpkin Maple Marty. Very artisanal or artisan. Shit. The ABV on this. Well, first off, let's read it. It's an imperial stout aged in maple bourbon barrels with coffee, pumpkin pie, spice, vanilla, espresso flavor, and pumpkin. And it comes in at 13.9%.
Jesus.
That's a big ass.
All right, Mr.
Hearing Bumpy's ABV on his beer. Damn.
I needed something big to knock down my sneezes. Let's get rid of the water that's in the glass because this is my stud glass, which I used earlier. And I had to rinse it out for another stout.
I
Right,
don't
let's
really.
try to generate a head on this thing because it's pouring like motor oil. And there was no head building at first, but there you go. It is a very dark chocolate, thin, fingernail-sized head that just, it's gone. And it's black. There's like no color to this. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Cheers for Halloween. Yes.
Cheers, my friends. Cheers.
I do like martinis.
Boy, that thing's dark indeed. All right.
Mm.
So I got to get used to how to do this. All right. So you go down there and you go up here. Oh my God. This is crazy. What the world?
Well, Mr. Eric, we'll have to get used to it.
Yeah, well,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I think this is how we do it now. Is that right? Yeah, sure.
This is how we do it.
One,
This is
two,
how
you
we
came
do it.
in.
I'm not gonna sing. 'Cause
I think this was the order. I don't remember. I can see. Actually, I can see the order on the left side of the screen. That looks good. All right. I'm just doing the one beer tonight this week. I'm just trying to take a week off after a good old vacation is all. So might as well grab a stovetop of beer. And I mean, I think most people that were on the trip in northern New England and in Vermont probably know the brewery that I'm going to share here. So lots of condensation on it. This is the Rock Art Brewery, Canyon brewed by them, LLC. Again, lots of condensation. Morrisville, Vermont. This is a 5% 18 IBU pale ale called Easy Trail. I'm going to put it back in the sleeve. I got this little cold sleeve to keep it cold. And they are the Easy Trail, should I say, is according to rockartbrewery.com/beers, smooth pale, brewed with Galaxy and Citra hops, finishes with a light uplifting hop flavor. They actually have cans, so good on you, people. And I think it says 8. Yeah, obvious. It says 813, I believe, is what the can says there. So that's pretty good.
Robert's in the basement, Eric.
Robert, he learned how to do this. All right.
Took a minute.
It goes that way.
Robert. What's up, brother?
It showed me screens I had never seen before.
Me either. StreamYard is about to charge you $40 a month to do this, whereas Streamlabs Talk Studio is only going to be $17.
Yeah, we'll only have streamer up until the 11th of next month. So
yeah, until it goes to $40, and you can stream yourself in 1080p.
exactly, that's even better, Chief.
Maybe. So here you go. Here is the Easy Trail by Rock Art Brewery. Nice just about 3 fingers of head, and it's got a nice hazy, lemony yellow straw color to it. Looking good. Yeah, smelling real lemony. All right, so let's go back around. Actually, you know what? We got to go to Robert. What beer, wine, or spirit do you have this evening for us?
Well, I went to the liquor store earlier today. I got me some chiladas, but I seen this on the shelf. I had never seen it before. Best made sour pickle beer. It's made in Texas, Fort Worth, brewed and canned by Martin House Brewing Company, Fort Worth, Texas. And the date on the bottom, I think, is a born on date because it gives a time 8/1/2024 at 8:55. So I think generally that means it's a born on date. And I don't know about the ABV. 7%. Oh, no, 4.7. I can say 7%. That surprised me, but no, it is 4.7. And it says crispy. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. It's probably not. It says crispy 4.7% in real fine writing right there.
That's crazy. Crispy. Interesting.
I don't know what they mean by crispy, but
Maybe it's all that carbonation. Crispy.
I don't know. We'll find out, Mr.
it was $11.79 for the 6-pack, but I just had to buy it after I seen it.
It's a lot of fun to try some crazy beers. You know that, Rob.
So, hell yeah.
Exactly right.
Exactly.
Just never had
Exactly
pickles
right,
in a
man.
beer per se, you know what I mean? Oh, this it smells like pickles. It's definitely got dill going on.
Nice.
So anyway, that's what I got.
Very good. Thank you, Robert. All right, we're going to go over to round 2 now, which is just your review portion. Save the actual ratings until the very next round after we finish with myself to end out the round. Then we'll go back around and do the ratings. But Tanner, I got to get used to this. Tanner, I got to get used to this one more time. There we go. You got to be right. You got to drag this person right into the middle of the screen area.
All right, so we got Grassman double IPA with Citra, Nelson Sauvin, and honey. So it looks like it's pretty much dissipated. It looks good. Nose.
Those are hers.
Yeah, no, there's.
Hope you got that, Mr. Eric.
So the honey-like sweetness is kind of reminiscent of just like the regular honey kind of like sweetness you would get from like the malts. It's not super prominent on the nose. I do get a nice like dank papaya and some peach.
Peach. Interesting. Looks delicious, that beer, I can tell you that.
Maybe like a little bit of tangerine. It's got a little bit of that citrusy fruitiness. But yeah, the hop resin's nice. It's not overpowering, and the honey's not overpowering. I feel like the honey's going to be a little bit more prominent on the palate. But yeah, looks really solid. This is, I didn't even say the ABV because they don't put it on the can.
Please leave it there.
Let's see. ABV is 8.7%, so pretty solid for a double. Let's try it out. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, and please be delicious.
Cheers.
Please be delicious.
We're playing around.
Okay, so if you told me there wasn't honey, if you didn't tell me there was honey in this, I probably wouldn't notice. It's got a touch more sweetness than your typical double New England. It's really silky smooth and creamy though. Light carbonation. Actually, I take that back. It's more medium carbonation. There's a little bit of effervescence, a little bit of spritziness. Solid amount of hop resin, though. Leaves you with a little bit of bitterness. Upfront flavors are more pineapple. Probably like let's say like cantaloupe, a little bit of cantaloupe melon in there. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more. It's got a lot more resiny of a much more resiny finish than your typical double. There's definitely a little bit more of a prominent bitterness than your typical double IPA.
Gotcha.
Nelson Sauvin, though, I don't really get much of like the typical Nelson Sauvin hops. I think it's more Citra forward as far as the hops. Yeah, I mean, they're saying there's honey in this. It's super fresh. I feel like the honey should be more prominent, but it's drinking just kind of like a solid double IPA. 8.7% is definitely very well hidden, not noticeable at all. There's no green aspect. It's not like super dank or garlicky or anything like that. It's a little bit more fruity, tropical. It's a pretty dang good beer, but just a little disappointed in the honey department. I felt like it should have a little bit more of that honey sweetness to it.
Huh.
Is it possible, Mr. Tanner? Is it possible?
Super cold though. What, Alex?
Is it possible you're getting the sweetness because it's honey? I mean, obviously. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Just don't quote me on that. But I'm just saying.
Did you listen to my review?
Yes, I did, but my brain did.
I said, yeah, I get the sweetness from the honey, dude. It's just like it's not as prominent. You think that it would be more overpowering. You think that they're adding honey to the beer. You think that it would be like a significant amount of honey. But like I said, if they didn't say honey on this, I would have no clue.
True that.
You would just think it
is
a generalized slight sweetness.
Yeah, it is a little cold. It is pretty cold. I'm thinking maybe as I sit and sip on it and it warms up, maybe that will start to become a little bit more prominent. But overall, it's drinking like a solid double IPA. 8.7%, like I said, is pretty dangerous because you really can't tell that at all. But yeah, I like it so far. This was $7.50 a can, and yeah, I'll sit and sip on it and let you guys know what I think about it next time around. So, cheers.
Very good. Thank you, sir. All right, let's see if I can drag the beer man up in a moment. We got Citra is a solid hop by sea. I didn't even say it one time slow. She sells seashells by the seashore. How the hell did you get that YouTube name? I would have thought that would have been easier. And the beer man, here he is.
I can't leave a message in the back, and I have to go on my phone to leave a message. That was weird.
Yeah, there's one thing you don't get the affordability of.
Damn. All right. So I switched my beer, and it's something I've had before. That thing was way hella old. Like, not even, like, drinkable. Like, I couldn't even do it. I'm sure you would have been very, I was sure you would have been very awesome to drink when you were younger, but not today.
Not today. Beer man.
I had to resort to a stupid beer it's pretty good. It's just one I've already showed you guys before. So we're going to do it again. Czech style Pilsner from Bowie. 6.2%. This is what it poured at. Nice clean Czech style Pils. Almost brilliant to some degree, if anything clear. It has a nice, decent head retention. It poured about a finger. White bone white head. Effervescent. I wouldn't say effervescent, but it does have a medium fast rising bubble there. Golden color, hardcore gold on the nose. You get like a little biscuit. Biscuit, and then you get your noble hops coming through. A nice little spice kick. Spicy, earthy. And then the maybe a little pinch of apple, red apple. Yeah, nice. Red apple peels. Like if you were to leave the peels on the apple and eat the apple. There you go. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Please
Delicious.
be delicious.
Cheers, bro. Please be delicious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's got that nice bitterness on there. It's a medium or light body. Mouthfeel is crispy and kind of a light medium mouthfeel. Drying in the finish. No alcohol. Definitely has a bitter. It's pretty bitter beer. It's nice to go back to this, actually. I haven't had this in a while, so it's nice to always touch base with it again. But no, it has a nice dry kind of finish. And then in between it all, on the palate, on the tongue, everywhere it's that you can taste this beer, it's got a really nice, like, spicy lemon apple kind of taste. Got that herbal twist, too, that nice Euro noble hoppy kind of twist to it, that nice dramatic kind of flavor. These guys are Bowie actually specializes in Euro beers, a lot of Euro beers, a lot of the Pilsner, and yeah, good stuff though. Dunkels, they have a nice Dunkel. They have a lot of other things as well. I just can't get into it, but they do have some nice Westy IPAs, double IPAs as well. Yeah, this is good. I'm digging it. It's nice and sweet. It's got a sweet, dry, spicy awesomeness to it, and it goes down very fast and crushable. There you go. Cheers.
It looks very bubbly beer, man. It's got a lot of effervescence.
Yeah, it's got some effervescence for sure. Yeah.
And your camera looks good.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I switched it to 1080. Yeah.
That's the best part of this service so far. 1080p.
Cheers, bro.
All right. So
Cheers.
I can actually see on the left side of the screen when I bring in everybody. The left side of the screen acts like the basement in StreamYard. So I can see what order everybody is in based on that. So good. It's not Alex next. Alex goes over there. It's actually Bumpy.
It's confusing for me, Mr. Eric. I'm sorry about that. It's a new.
It is what it is. We got
Sorry about that.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We already have.
Gosh darn it, Alex.
Gosh darn it. Love you, Bumpy.
So this Prairie Artisan Ale, pumpkin maple mart.
Prairie? I didn't get that.
Marty.
Oh, I gotta find that.
With a beautiful Halloween themed yip. The aromas are very nice. There's loads of coffee, but you're getting the maple bourbon. The spices come through. It smells a bit like a chocolate pecan pie.
Ooh, nice.
Cool.
Pecan
With a little bit of like the pumpkin spice and stuff added to it. And maple. But yeah, let's dive on in here. Cheers.
Please be delicious.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Appreciate you, Eric. Don't forget it. Cheers.
Please be delicious. Yeah, I do.
Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Thank you for bringing it up. Hell yeah.
It's got one of those full, viscous, smooth palates. Carbonation's moderate. It doesn't get in the way of the way that the beer leaves a film on the mouth. Yeah, you getting like chocolate notes and stuff like that right up front. The spices come in, but they're not too prominent. They're mixing in with some maple note. I wouldn't be able to tell you on the flavors that there's a maple bourbon in this per se, but because it doesn't come off like oaky or anything like that. But there's some maple notes. The spices are there. You notice them. You notice cinnamon and nutmeg, a little bit of cloviness and stuff. But it's like not overpowering because the rest of the beer has such bold flavors with the chocolate, the bit of the maple, and then it finishes. That's where the coffee really starts to come in, is on the finish, and it's kind of like a cold brewed coffee with a little bit of sweetness added to it. Maybe even some cream too, just kind of lighten it up. It just doesn't come off like too heavily of a robust coffee.
Sure.
It has a bit of a sweetness. And it just all blends together. Over and over again. Brings you on the same little ride. Finishes quite nice. It's not too bitter. It's well balanced. It's not sweet, like cloyingly sweet. And yeah, ABV, very well hidden. I mean, the body on this thing, and some of the spice, and you do get a little bit of heat in the throat. Isn't going to make you think this is some like weak ass beer, but it's definitely not like an alcohol bomb. This is I don't want to quite score it yet, but I would say if you see this one on your shelves right now, this Halloween time,
I'm gonna try to find it.
Up in there. We're still in summer, sorry, but definitely grab it. I think the price went up a little bit though. I think I paid something like $11 for this bottle.
Ooh.
Well, they're still
It
brewed in
used to
Oklahoma.
be
I
like
think.
$9. Yeah.
That sounds really good.
That's brewed in Oklahoma still, right, Bumpy?
What's that?
That's brewed in Oklahoma still.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's where they're brewed at. Because we used to get them all right around here. Then I moved up here.
Brewed packaged by Keb's Brewing Company in McAllister or something like that, Oklahoma.
Yeah. That's where the state prison is, McAllister.
Oh, they have the prisoners brewing
Don't
it.
go there.
I don't know if they're doing it, but I know that's where
Right in their stash. You got who stole the pumpkin spice? You.
That's where we had to go see. That's where I had to go see my cousin after she shot me.
Then who?
I feel like the white look here. Yeah. All right.
I've been there
Cool.
a few times.
Cheers.
Drew is in Eastern Washington.
Nice, dude. That's cool. You're close to me.
We're
Somewhat.
going to keep the white going for a little bit. All right. So I can read the comments. When I show a comment, it'll read better than with that red bull crap.
And it covers Robert's face.
That's
It doesn't
all right.
move everybody up on Streamlabs Talk Studio, unfortunately. So it covers
Yes.
everybody. We won't have to deal with it.
Well, we'll have to deal with it, at least for the time being anyway. What we got here is the Dragon's Milk, like I said, reserve oatmeal cookie. That's right. I forgot to say that. Oatmeal
All
cookie.
right.
Yes, so that's what we got there. I feel it'd be cool when people subscribe to me. I'll hear people say, "Hey, or Eric, oh, someone subscribed to Eric so and so." I can't wait to hear that. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I didn't turn that stupid thing on.
Well, I'm probably gonna turn it on for me anyway, because that's what I want. I just to test it out. But yeah, so let's get into the smell and stuff like that. This looks delicious. It's jet black. I mean, somewhat, maybe not. A little reddish there, but it is 11%. Let's get into the smell, shall we?
Michelle.
It smells good, but I don't smell the oatmeal cookie or something like that. Is it? It's just a raisin. Let me make sure it's not. Okay, I don't see any word raisin. Or
Not a cookie.
It says vanilla. It says vanilla abstract. I know that on the small writing there. Vanilla abstract. So it does say that. I do love my vanilla. Does smell good. It does smell like Dragon's Milk should be. Let's get into the taste. I think the taste will be better, but it doesn't smell bad. Just hardly has a smell. So let's get into the taste and cheers.
Cheers. This one.
No.
Mm-hmm. That's good. It's more light on the mouthfeel compared to the stout that I drank earlier. It has good flavor.
I'm trying.
I do taste that oatmeal stout, vanilla sweetness, and it's really nice. Again, most of these stouts, when it comes to Dragon's Milk, I figure more a little bit watered down a little bit for 11% beer. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm basing on the palate here.
Mm.
But do I taste that vanilla? Yes, I do. Do I taste oatmeal cookie? That's what I'm tasting, the vanilla part of it, but I'm not tasting any oatmeal. So sometimes you don't taste the oatmeal. It should be creamy, actually, kind of think about it, if it's oatmeal.
Hey, Alex, do you taste vanilla at all?
It tastes a little bit of vanilla.
Screw the bottle. Taste what you taste, Alex.
Yeah, I do taste a little bit of vanilla and the sweetness.
Just busting your chops.
I know you got to ball bust because it's fun. Gotta have fun with it. There's a warming in the throat. Not too much warming, but a little bit.
That's one hell of a greasy burger in the bottom of that sack.
I honestly, I'm tasting that vanilla. I am tasting that oatmeal, but it's not overly sweet. So if you don't like sweetness, just like the other one, you would like this. And it's barrel aged. Do I taste barrel aged? I I feel that warming a little bit on the throat, but it's not overly warming for 11%. I mean, the other one was 11.8. This is just 11%, but it doesn't matter. It's still overly strong. They're two strong beers, no matter where you slice it. Because as I'm talking, you do feel that burningness. But this is a really nice beer. So if you don't want thickness, I like the thickness, and I do like Dragon's Milk. Don't get me wrong, because I drink the regular Dragon's Milk. I drink other Dragon's Milk beers, and they're good. Just in my experience with the Dragon's Milk stuff, right? If it's the regular ones or the variants, they're still delicious. But when it comes to the palate, you're feeling watered down. Good flavor. Should it be more flavor? Yes, but it's a little bit watered down compared to the other stouts. But it's still a good beer.
Nice.
Great flavor. Great flavor. I don't want to go on and on and on. Broken record. So if you can get this, it's very, very tasty. I mean, in my opinion, it's a little bit tasty. I do like that.
Taste like a dragon.
Does it taste like a dragon? I never had a dragon, so I don't know.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
You're correct, sir. It is bullshit beer reviews. Bullshit. Bullshit. Rick Beauty here.
Cheers. Thanks, Lord, to the Whiskey Scout and Robert with his pickle beer.
Yeah. Well, Best Made makes pickles. They're popular down in Texas. I've seen them before when we lived in Louisiana. I don't think we get them here in Kansas. I don't recall ever seeing them here, but when we lived for about a year and a half over in Louisiana, we lived really at one point right on the border, so we'd shop into Texas because they didn't have taxes on their groceries. So it was just 10 minutes from the house to a grocery store over there, and you didn't have to pay taxes. They cover your gas. Anyway, so I've had them before, the pickles wise. I've seen them. I know I've probably had them too. I just to the beer itself, it is pickles. It's pickle juice hitting you on the nose all the way through dill. This is dill pickle juice hitting you on the nose. You even get a little of that cucumber background in there.
Ooh.
But you get all the pickling spices. Don't ask me. Cloves, whatever is all in those pickling spices, but they all kind of come shining through. But the dill is strong in this one. Just like the force was strong with Luke, the dill is strong with this.
Bullshit.
That's the nose. I mean, literally the nose. The sourness comes through everything. It's sour. I like sour beers.
These be delicious.
Yeah, sir. That was a bigger drink than I probably should have took. Drying. It's really drying on the palate as it starts to pass down. Sour all the way through. Honestly, I don't even get maybe just a touch of the maltiness in the background. You're getting dill pickle, 100% or 98% dill pickle, 2% of that maltiness. It's just real faint in the background.
Yummy.
There is an odd, almost soapy note. And then the glass is clean. I don't use all my glasses. I wash them by hand. I just use hot water. I don't use no detergents on my drinking glasses. But it leaves that sourness just kind of stays right on the sides of your tongue. And it's not as strong as drinking pickle juice either. It must be, because it's, excuse me, man, that's got me burping. It hits you like pickle juice and everything, but pickle juice would last and just suck your mouth dry. It's not that intense. I mean, it's intense, but it's not nearly as intense as if you was drink. I've drank actual pickle juice. I've made pickle juice and vodka mixed drinks before. It's not even like that.
Gotcha.
There is like even a little sweetness left on your lips but it's not a. I can't attribute it to anything. It's just a sweetness there. Guys, it's really, I kind of like it. I mean, it's an odd beer, an odd flavored beer. It says malt beverage with natural flavor. It's odd. It's different, but in the way that it's different, it's actually good. Now, would I want to sit and drink a whole 6-pack at once? Oh no.
Right.
How many would it take to get you pickled?
Because I got another one ready to go, and I debated bringing it down here to the.
Is there any salinity?
I was wondering if it was a goat or something.
Actually, yeah, there is a little slight saltiness to it. That would come along with pickle, brine, and everything. Yeah, you're right. It's all part of that pickling package. It's
pickling package.
I don't know how else to say it. It's.
I want to make a beer called pickling package.
Life tonight.
Up front, you get a bit of that maltiness when you take that first sip, but then the dill and everything just kicks in, and it just finishes with dill pickling juice all the way through.
Pickle juice supposedly good for your guts this time, Carol. I think I've heard that.
Well,
keep it up, Mr. Eric.
My guts are going to be thankful in a little while.
Good for your gut, destroys your butt.
Oh, that's Taco Bell.
I had never seen that before. I had to try it. You know, I just had to try it. It was so weird. I was like,
yeah, they had that. They actually had that beer on Tavor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There we go.
So I didn't know.
Huh.
I had it down in Texas.
Oh, nice.
How you doing? Nice.
So you know then.
You know.
I like pickle beers. The best one I've ever had came from K2 Brothers out of New York, because they used the pickles from some famous deli.
Oh yeah.
What about the distill? You ever had the distill one? It's like DESTIHL or something.
Oh, that's from Illinois. Is that a brand? Illinois brand, I believe.
Yeah, they do. They do a bunch of pickle beers too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a heck of a lot better than drinking that Old Smoky pickle juice moonshine. It's a lot better than that. This is. I would prefer this 10 times to that.
Nice, dude.
So,
All right.
you don't get none of the alcohol on this. You wouldn't know you was really drinking a beer. It's so rich in that pickly note. That's all I got, guys.
So you got? All right. Thank you.
Nice, dude.
Thank you. Let me put every.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, dude.
Let me move you here. Let me move you there. Let me move you there. I think we're good now. Yes, sirree. Still getting used to this. So, Alex, if I turn on the, what do they call this? Oh my God. I think if I turn on, I have the alert box on. So yeah, this alert box will tell us when you get new subscriptions on YouTube,
Good.
chats and stickers on YouTube. So actually this thing may just blare at you. This service may blare at you when somebody donates.
It will.
Which is pretty cool.
I
You'll get better usage out of it than me at that point then. But anyways, that top of my head's cut off because of the fan.
We'll talk about me and you about that later. Let's talk about
it's on and it'll stay on. So the beer that I'm going to drink here,
Appreciate it.
going to go on the, we're trying to go on the easy trail this evening. We're 5% ABV. Pale ale. What did I say? Citra Galaxy, I believe. What did I say again? Citra and Galaxy. Yeah, Galaxy and Citra. And this is from the Rock Art Brewery in Morrisville, Vermont. 19.2 ounce stovetop can. And they also had a barley wine in that same size can that I did buy too.
Barley wine. Hell yeah.
$5.75. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
For a lot of barley wine. And this brewery is pretty awesome, I can tell you that. Whole family-run brewery. The mother runs the front of the house. There's a father and one of the sons that does the brewing. Father is the head brewer. Son is the assistant brewer. And then there's one more son that does a lot of the can art.
And also, you forgot the dog that runs the front door.
Yeah,
The dog ran the front door and he assaulted us with love.
He's the cutest dog.
Good little guy, yeah.
All right, so we have that lemon yellow look to it, and I have tons of condensation all over the glass. Nice streaming bubbles. Got a lemony yellow kind of look to it, honey colored, if you will. Had a 3-finger worth of head. Now it's got the one rim on the top of the glass there. Getting a lot of honey-like sweetness for sure. Honey and lots of lemony notes. White bready malt. It's definitely like the honey that you used to get at like a county fair or like at a country store, the ones that came in those plastic sticks there that you open the top of and you just kind of got this honey out of there. That's exactly what that smells like. It smells super fresh though. I'm not really getting a huge vibrancy of hopping on the aroma, honestly, but it smells pleasant, almost like a mead. So let's take a drink. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. Please be delicious.
Cheers, bro.
Please be delicious. Cheers.
Sounds like a horror movie. Smells pleasant.
Yeah, very, very honey sweetness forward. Towards the finish, as the beer goes down, is where you get the hop flavors. You don't really get it. Unfortunately, you don't really get the hops from the beer until the back end of the palate. The front end and the middle of the palate are all the sweet bready malts and the honey-like sweetness. And then you get a lemony note to it. And then right as it dries, do I get a reminiscence of grapefruit and some citrus. So, I mean, it's only a month old. It's just about a month. It's a little over a month old. I don't find that the hops have a super vibrancy to them. And I can't really complain about the brewery because we were there and we tried at least, did Beer Man get a beer or did John and I tried it? And I thought whoever got a beer was good. And we had another, I do have a Scotch ale from them too. I think still lying around. Yeah. And that beer is pretty good. So, yeah, this one's just falling short a little bit, but it's super drinkable and there's nothing wrong with the beer. It just has a pale ale with 18 IBUs. I kind of expected maybe a little bit more out of it, but I mean, 18 IBUs is pretty goddamn gentle for Citra and Galaxy hops, I would say. Medium bodied, touch oily, like a honey-like sweetness once again. Crisp, clean for the most part. Yeah, once you sit with the beer, do you get the more of the tropical fruits at the end of it? But they're very, very faint. I suppose if you're really trying to like be overly discerning, you'll be like pale ale, Citra, and Galaxy, where? But I mean, I like the drinkability on this beer. And I would definitely drink I mean, I like adjunct lager beers. Don't get me wrong on any of that stuff. But if I wanted just like an easy drinking beer, I wanted a big old can of some nice craft beer and didn't really want to drink anything too complex or over the top. Yeah, this thing would definitely fit the bill in a nice hot summer day for sure. Not the best beer we had in Vermont, but certainly one of the coolest. People are chatting around in the private chat, I think. Get your mind out of the gutter, people.
Yes, they are, Mr. Eric. They are doing that.
One of the more enjoyable breweries, and everywhere in Vermont and New Hampshire, everywhere we went, basically, everybody was really nice.
Oh, man.
Welcoming. These people were no exception. So, Rock Hard Brewery. Cheers. We will get to the rating after everybody else is gone. We're going to go to the round 3. Give your ratings, final thoughts, grades, however you conclude your beer reviews. Conclude them in your fashion. Tanner, let's go to you.
Mr. Tan.
Let's read the chat, or I'm going to read it myself. You people.
All right.
What about your beer? Well, Tanner.
So, The Grassman by Tired Hands. Yeah, the honey note isn't as prominent as I would like it to be. As far as being a double IPA, it's still very solid. It's a very good IPA. Super drinkable. 8.7% is not noticeable at all. But unfortunately, I mean, it's got Nelson Sauvin and honey in it, and I mean, I can see a little bit of that kind of like maybe that like white grapey kind of thing, but maybe that's just because it says Nelson Sauvin. I'm kind of associating it with that. But yeah, the honey is not as prominent as I would like it to be. But with that being said, I still think it's a very good beer. I wanted to give it like in the 90s, but I'm going to knock it a couple points because of the fact that the honey is not as prominent as I would like it to be. So I'm going to give it like an 88 out of 100. I think it's still a really good beer, and who knows? Maybe the next can I have, maybe the honey will be more prominent. I don't know. But honey sweetness is typically a flavor note that you would get in malts, that I typically get sometimes in malts. So like, you know, if you have like some IPAs, they'll have like maybe they'll use like the Crystal 40 or the caramel malts, and you get that caramel malty sweetness. But then typically if they do like other styles of malts, you kind of get that honey malt sweetness. But I would still recommend it for sure, and I'm enjoying it, and it's pretty solid. But like I said, it's just a little disappointing. You would expect a little bit more honey flavor out of it when they're advertising that.
Whoa, there's your picture, Alex.
Hell yeah, appreciate that, Eric.
Found it. You came up with
88 out of 100. I think that's pretty fair. I don't know. I've also had a few different beers tonight, so who knows? Maybe my palate isn't quite there, but still pretty solid. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Tanner, everybody. East Coast Liquor Reviews. All right, beer man. The better beer that's not old.
Oh, all right. Yeah, the better beer. Yeah, it's good. It's good Czech style pills. I would definitely give it a 92 out of 100. It's hitting it right. Probably could go even a little higher if I wanted to, but I think it's delicious. I love Bowie. I love my dog too. His name's Bowie too. But no, Bowie Beer Company is really good. Really, they put out some really good beers. So, yeah, 92 out of 100. That's what I got for you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Wow.
Cheerios. All right, let's go over to Bumpy-ism.
Is my camera like super low? Because I feel like
No,
No, it's this goddamn.
it's the salt. It's the
I can tell you what it is real quickly.
Now you're
The
talking.
packy. The packy.
get the packy on.
See, watch when I do this. There you go.
Hey, Eric, can you help me with your name with the Alex the Beer Master? I put my Alex thing there because it was easier. But
And not
Put your Alex on there.
no, because I have to put Alex the Beer Master eventually. I'm gonna hear what you guys say, bud. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, this Prairie Bear, like I said earlier, if you see it, get it. I'm really liking it. It's probably one of the best pumpkin beers that I've had this season
nice.
so far. And I've had a few pumpkin beers. Yeah, really liking this one. I wouldn't put it like at the, as John and Nelly would say, world class level, but I would still place it in the bottom end excellent range. So it's a must grab if you see. And I think that if you are checking off beers to bring to a Halloween party, hell yeah!
Atta boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was that it? That was it. That was it. He's done. See you later. Yeah. All right, we're done with Beer Man. We're done with Bumpy. We're going to our main correspondent in New Jersey.
Well,
Beer Man.
well, this is good. Is it the best? No. I was looking forward to this oatmeal cookie stuff. I mean, I do like it, but just it could be because it's real stuff, and if it is, that's what I want. Okay. If there's no adjuncts on this, that's cool. I like the adjuncts, but at the same time, I don't like the adjuncts because I could taste the real stuff. If that's the case, we don't know, Mr. Eric and everybody on the panel here. But yeah, I don't know. but it's very good in a sense if it is the real stuff. That's again. I hope that's the case. I hope that's what I'm tasting. Let's get into it real quick. Make sure.
Get for a second time. Cheers.
And if you hear noises, it's my brother and his girl watching a movie
Oh yeah.
in the living room. If you hear that, they owe me for that. But yeah. I don't know. It's a good beer, and don't get me wrong. I look forward to trying all of the variants, the regular, everything, because there is some delicious variants, and Eric and Bumpy and all you guys have drank them. You know which ones are better and which ones are not. At least most of you. Yeah, I mean, it says cookie. It says oatmeal cookie and it's like a stout with oatmeal brewed with whatever that is, and then it's
Brewed with whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm trying to read everything. I'm trying to read everything as best I can, my friends. I'm talking about that writing right there.
Yeah.
The small writing. It's freaking
Oh,
bright.
just got wider than my eyeballs.
Yeah, it's brighter than anything. So,
You know what the problem with that beer is, Alex?
what's the problem?
It's Dragon's Milk.
No, but Dragon's Milk does make good beers. But I will tell you this: they do make them better if they have them a little thicker. That you want, because it's 11% beer, and you expect to be a little bit more creamier. And I drank 11% beer from Dragon's Milk at Roger Wilco's. Obviously, it was off of a keg, but I tasted not this one, but it was one of the beers, and it was very creamy and very delicious, and I loved it. You know me, I look for those creamy deliciousness. But it's a good beer. But would I get this one again? Probably not. But I am definitely going to hunt down the other beers, because there's other ones that are from this that are better than the other ones. That they are better. Maybe next time, years down the line, I'll drink this again, and it might be good. I don't know. It's not disgusting.
I got the description for you, Alex.
Please, Mr. Tanner, go ahead.
Bourbon barrel aged stout with real oats, raisins, cinnamon, brown sugar, and pure vanilla extract.
That's the reason why it's changed. So it's not disgusting. Thank you for telling me that, because I knew there was something real to this. If they made real raisins, put real actual oats, and put real, what you said, vanilla, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's probably why it's tasting.
Well, choosing vanilla extract. That's not real vanilla.
That's not real. You're right. Right. It has to be real vanilla. You're correct, sir. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, it's good. Is it the best? No. I'll give it.
Vanilla beans are friggin' expensive, dude.
Yeah, they can be.
Yeah.
I give you a sprain on that one, but vanilla beans are the best, probably. Real vanilla is the best. French vanilla, regular vanilla, it's like heaven. At least in my opinion. Again, that's my opinion. So I'm gonna give this. I don't want to go on and on.
And then there's Bumpy.
I'm gonna give it an 86. An 86. It's good. It's good. I know Eric's going.
Good.
No. No. But no. At least I'm telling the truth regardless. But yeah, it's an 86. It's good. It's not the best. As Bumpy said, it is Dragon's Milk, but there is better beers out there with Dragon's Milk. I've had them. You've all had them, or something of that nature. So, thank you, and I appreciate you. Cheers.
Creamy.
Yes, more creamier the better. Yes, cheers. More creamier the better. Cheers.
Ooh. You kiss your
Ooh.
All right.
You get it.
Sounds
Right.
crazy.
I don't want to get what you're spraying, because then I'll get a
I'm talking about the freaking stout, not. I swear.
enjoy.
Thank
Crush.
you.
Recycle. Repeat. Hey, they're solar powered, these people. So you got to give them a couple extra points up. 3 out of 100 for that.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean,
they don't brew in the wintertime.
You know what? I should probably just be completely honest and give this an 80 out of 100. I was gonna give it an 83. I'll give it an 80. It's not an old beer, so and it's 18 IBUs. I get it. So there's a little dichotomy here of could this just utilize more hopping for me to taste Galaxy and Citra, or is it right where they were intending it to be, and the hops just don't come out in general in its subtle nature enough, or is it too subtle? I don't know. It might just be too subtle of hops for the. They might not have put in enough hops to give it that subtle, to give it that enough vibrancy that I can really tell that there's hops in the beer. I mean, there's a Patrick persuasion of some hops in the background. Yeah, there's a persuasion of that in the background, but it's really just like getting one of those honey sticks from the country store, and a lot of lemony, white bready notes. So, not a bad drinker of a beer. Not one I would go back to based on what we've already had from these guys at Rock Art Brewery. We've had more. I think my experience thus far has been darker beers from that brand, their Scotch ale, and then I had a lower ABV, lower than 6% stout that I let Beer Man Steve have for his beer and cheese last week when we did it at my folks' place in Rhode Island, and that was both of them, the Scotch ale and that beer, were far better beers than this. So don't take the 80 rating as being that I overall am not impressed or like that brewery, because I do. So I think this is just one I wouldn't go back to. I mean, maybe if you could do 8. What was it, Tanner? What did we see? It was like 8. Did they do 8 different beers you could taste for like $8 or something?
Yeah, it was 8 4-ounce pours. This is crazy.
Yeah. So that's God bless. So that was quick for you to turn off the
yeah.
So that's what I would recommend doing if
What
you have
happened?
2 or more people. If you're going to go to Morrisville, check out this brewery and see what you really like. But their price points are so good. I don't feel bad about taking a chance on this one, but definitely their maltier beers are better. I'm going to give this one that low B-, 80, sure. I'm wondering if I put up a thing. No, not yet. I cannot do. Let me put
Something wrong, Mr. Eric?
Let me put everybody together here. I can't do little gifts there. The things that come in and out like a movable image. But this is the portion of the show that I do like to talk about. The YouTube platform that we're all on, and
I didn't give a score yet.
Oh, you didn't give a score yet. My bad. You know what? We'll bring the frig.
Eric, you're something else.
I might throw that out
I'll
there.
get ready for what I want to do, and we'll talk about pickle beer for one
It's
more
20
time.
years now. Go ahead, Robert.
As it warms up, Tanner, it gets more salty. You really start to notice the salt as it warms more.
Mhm.
Nice, dude.
Still gets all the pickle flavors. I don't know how to judge it. I've never had another pickle beer. So I want to judge it on I like it, but there might be better out there. The little soapy note does hold me back just a little bit on it. I don't know what's causing it. That's maybe nothing, but it's just a conglomeration of how things hit my palate. Other than that, like I said, I like it. I'm going to give it an 85, which is a B, a straight B. I'm just going to give it a B. And I think it's every bit as drinkable. I'm going to drink it again. I'm going to enjoy that 6-pack, and I'm probably going to buy another 6-pack.
Hell yeah.
But I would like to try more pickle beers now that I've had this. I don't know if I'll ever see them in my little town, but
All you do is play Columbo there, Mr. Robert, and you'll solve the case easily.
yeah. Well,
You
that's
get
going to
it.
require some travel time, so it's going to require. So.
Well, you're
Anyway,
legendary.
that's what I think about it, and I'm done. And now back to you, Eric.
Nice, dude. Cheers, bro.
Back to those messages to Eric.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Exactly, Mr. Bumpy.
And Eric is not talking.
There we go. Alex seemed to understand what I was saying by reading lips. That was pretty good. It doesn't look quite the same, obviously, as Streamlabs, but we'll figure out how to do this. So I got the button here. We're in the round number 4. We're going to talk about everybody's YouTube channel. Everybody here, obviously, as I say, has a YouTube channel. We got
The button.
Alex the Beer Master. We got East Coast Liquor Reviews. We got Bumpyisms, Beer Man, and the Whiskey Scout. I am Thomas Middleton for your Massachusetts beer review. All right, so hit that subscribe button to everybody's channel, and hit that notification bell. When you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when each of our channels has new content uploaded or we go live. So without further ado, let's go over to Alex the Beer Master, talk about what's going on in your channel, and once again, as we do every week, let us know who have you been watching, or who should we be watching out for in your mind on the YouTube platform.
Well, obviously, Friday we're gonna do Come and Beer with Alex around 8 o'clock, and obviously, you know the routine. Monday, if I do my live streams, that's around 8 o'clock. Alex and friends. Tuesday, beer review or beer reviews, whatever I feel like doing beer reviews, and then obviously, you know, the Wednesday thing. I'll let Eric talk about that, which is on his channel, and then Thursday, obviously, Come at Beer with Alex friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30. If I decide to do that as well, and also definitely Come at Beer with Alex around 8 o'clock Friday. So either way, I will get back to doing that stuff, the other shows, but I have to announce it because I don't know. I may do it again because I miss doing it, but at the same time, it kind of feels good not doing it. But I still have to bury my channel eventually. I still grow those channels. I still need to grow the channel to the point that I get ads and whatever. Even if I don't get a lot of money, it doesn't matter. Still to get that to be buried. You know, that's my goal. Obviously, there's new stuff coming up probably on the channels too, on the people's channels too, like new when you're monetized or whatever. But you get on spraying if you are monetized. But even if you're not, you'll still learn about it because hey, you still have fun with it and you can still enjoy it. But either way, check out legendary Rick Jopless. Check out Ben the Beer Lad. Trying to remember every single YouTuber that I watch, but it's so freaking hard to remember everything. What I need to do is go to my channel and I will just show you stuff, and then, but not with the circles. I'll just show you the actual channel so you can see what I'm talking about. But the other stuff I'm talking about is Ben the Beer Lad and you know, Rick Jopless. Check that channel out. Just check them all out and check out all of our YouTube channels. It's fun regardless. Live streams, walking streams. Stay tuned for all of that. Whatever you guys are doing on your channels too, and my channel. So cheers and appreciate you.
Thanks, Alex.
And someday I'll do some food stuff too. So again,
we'll go back to that, right? Right, East Coast Liquor Reviews, right? Yeah, we'll do that sometime. What's up with your channel?
All right. So Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time is my typical live stream. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. Probably a beer review or maybe a whiskey review. We'll figure it out. But I've been doing Rate That Beer as well, so look out for those as far as live streams. And then just look out for more beer reviews. I just recently got a bunch of beers from Tavor.
Nice.
So I'm going to be pumping out a bunch of different live streams. I mean, a bunch of different beer reviews. And as far as shout outs, check out Short and Stout Beer Reviews with Sammy. He's been doing a great job, just like constantly pumping out beer reviews. So check him out. And then check out Dan and Mike, FLX Beer Reviews. They do a great job. They actually just recently reviewed my homebrew.
Nice.
Go check out those videos. And yeah, you guys.
Thank you, Tanner. All right, let's go over to Bumpyism, shall we?
Mr.
All right.
Yeah, so I'd like to shout out Pat's Beer Garage. Check him out. Subscribe to him if you haven't subscribed to him. He is shy on that. So boost him up a little bit. I think he has some pretty good content on his channel. Seems to be a funny guy. And yeah, and I think he does... besides being funny, I think that he has some good wordage, I'll say, for the beers that he does. On my channel, I have my beer reviews. I put out 3 videos a week, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. And then I have my frozen pizza reviews. I put those out on Tuesdays. Everything drops at 11 a.m. Eastern. So, cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Thank
buddy.
you, Bumpy. All right, we're going to go over to Whiskey Scout for.
Mr. Robert.
Wouldn't Beer Man be next?
Yeah, Beer Man, sure. You got stuff in the. You got stuff in the queue. We'll look at that after the show.
Oh.
Right, Beer Man, you can shout out
Oh
yourself.
yeah, from here, yeah, just normal as far as my shows go. Next week's a normal beer and cheese, 3 o'clock Eastern, and then all spun out at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. There you go. Next week. I don't really have anything. I'm trying to get some ingredients for my next brewing day, but it won't be live. So just look out for a grain of glass. I'm gonna try and do a live.
That's very strange, dude, man.
Well, every 2 months I'll do a live. I don't want to like bore people. It gets a little.
Well, you don't bore me. You're a saint, beer man. Don't ever do that.
But what bores me though, I'm like sitting there trying.
Oh, okay, well that's understandable. All right. I expect that. Okay.
I'd rather just do it on my own and then put together a video and all that.
I give you a spring to make it more fun. I give you a spring. Okay.
Yeah.
I am trying to put together. The reason nobody's seen anything come from Beer Man is because I've been trying really, 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 really hard to try and edit this long ass video of our trip. So look out for hopefully about an hour long video.
No!
It's gonna be big, but there's a lot of transitions and music and fun stuff in there. So, keep it alive. Just eat a pizza with it and have a few beers, and you'll be fine.
Exactly.
But other than that, I'm good. 2 people to shout out: Doorstep Brewing's out of England area, I think, Great Britain. He's a brewer. His last thing was something WHC Pineapple Passion Nipa grain to glass. And then Barnyard Brew House. Been getting into the brewery mode kind of thing because that's what I've been doing lately. So Brewers, Barnyard Brew House. His last thing was Touch of Blueberry 2 weeks ago. Blue Moon Grand. So he did a Blue Moon clone. That's interesting.
Nice.
And Muddy English Bitter was the one before that. So yeah, good stuff. A lot of great people out there. This guy's only got 63 subscribers.
63.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I can't throw his link up. Well, I can on my phone, but I can't do it from here. I don't know why it's not letting me put an icon up unless I subscribe to it and have like a $17 a month subscription.
That's kind of weird. I know.
That would be
There's an option. There's an option for some of this. We can talk about that off air.
Oh, nice. All right.
Eric knows everything. So
Cheers, dude.
I'm learning as I click on buttons.
I know. I'm playing with you. Come on, play with
Is Buttons your cat?
you. Give it up.
On my pants and my shirt. Button. All right, I got you back, bitch. Was that it?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, Whiskey Scout. Now we can go to you.
Yeah, I noticed just now I spelt my name wrong. Thank God for proofreading late in the game. It's not whiskey, it's whiskey scout.
Oh, nobody even noticed that until you said that.
I typed the Tanner on here and I said,
Whiskey
what
Scout.
is Whiskey Scout?
So there's an 8
on that side.
second letter.
You know Robert's. He's fun. You know Robert's.
Yeah,
good.
now you got it.
I mess up once in a while. I'm human.
Come on, Robert. You're a saint. Don't worry about that.
Anyway, yeah, I do. I've had a bit of a delay since the end of August on my reviews, so I'm going to pick them back up. I got plenty of stuff to review. I've got an uncut, unfiltered. I've got an Elijah Craig rye. I've got just bought a Heaven Hill bottled and bond.
Nice.
Bottle there.
So, and I haven't reviewed this yet. I've been trying that and trying to get my head around that one. So I got whiskeys to do, but I got to get, I want to do them. We'll talk about it off air. Anyway, that's my channel per se. And usually release them on Wednesday. Every once in a while, I'll release one on Thursday if I'm a little late on Wednesday because maybe I'm working or something. So sometimes when I get back in my shorts, I'll start doing Monday. I'll be my mini reviews. I was doing a Saturday sample review, but I run out of whiskey samples, so I got no more samples to review.
You have to play Colombo
So-
and find some more samples, Mr. Robert.
Yeah, send me some, Alex.
Oh, no, shit.
That's how that works. You send me samples, I send you all kinds of samples.
I
got
give you
no
spray,
problem
Robert. I get it. Well, you're like a brother to me anyway.
If I don't swap samples with people, I can't review samples.
So, hell yeah.
Oh, my God. Hell yeah. You're correct, sir.
So anyway, I get back to dozen. Mostly my Monday, I just try anything. I don't care what it is. If it's in them little 50 ml bottles for minis, I do everything. I don't care. And I'll give you my honest opinion. And my worst one yet, I think, has been Twisted Tea whiskey. That is the most
I'm sure.
Because it's not
awful stuff.
because
God,
it's not
it's
actual whiskey. You're talking about Twisted Tea. You're not talking about real.
I'm just telling you what I tried, what it was. and
What
what
the
it,
bottle says, Alex?
it was horrible. You could not. I would not. You couldn't. That would be torture to try to make me drink.
Let's stick with the regular whiskey. I know it's cool
Anyway.
to try different stuff.
But no, you got to try that stuff. It's kind of interesting and fun.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
and a mini don't cost but a couple of bucks, and so it's not $2 to $5. So it's
That's
worth
true.
it just to play around with. Anyway, and for a shout out, something other than whiskeys and beers, guitaristas.
Yeah. Yes.
Colin
dude.
over in England. Love watching every Friday he puts out. I've been religiously. I watch his videos, and it's just awesome. So, things of that nature. Check out Guitaristas.
Yeah, the second one there. Yeah, guitar.
Yeah, he's really interesting.
He buys guitars, and does he regret it? We'll let you know, and he'll tear them apart and let you really know about the guitar.
Oh yeah, he looks at everything. He's honest, and that's for sure. Except for PRSs, I don't agree with him on PRS, but
I like the
I like PRS too.
I got two.
But everybody's got their things. I miss my son's PRS when he used to have it. I used to play it for him when he played it. All right, I'm done.
Cool. We're still getting used to this platform. I'm messing around, playing with things. One of the things I notice here, I'll shout out Streamlabs Talk Studio for being somewhat intuitive. Once you press some button, you can't do anything detrimental. Once you start pressing buttons, it starts to make sense what everything means. So I can add. So all of you are guests,
Yes.
right?
You're
I
correct.
gave you the link. You're a guest. You come onto this program. There's one called Team, and I can invite a member. And I have myself. I could have done this with everybody tonight if I knew that there was going to be.
Team. What are you talking? I'm confused.
I'm going to tell you. But listen. So you can invite a member. You need to know the member's email address. And when you do that, it says invite your teammate to the show or to run the show with you as a co-host. The co-host can invite more participants and add/hide them on screen, change layouts and design elements, put on intro, outro videos, make changes in settings. So basically what I'm assuming what you do, what I'm doing is what the co-host can do alongside.
True that.
So that's pretty good. But I have to invite. I think what I have to do is. I think what you have to do is set up the show, and then go to hit that button that says invite member. Type in their email address, and they'll get an invite to do this. And maybe their link will be a specialized link to be a team member here. So We'd have to go look off air how many guests you can have versus team members. I think there's a difference here, which is kind of interesting. So, anyways. That's that.
We will figure it out. I want to get that done. Yeah, I
we're
agree.
working with Streamlabs Talk Studio. It looks a little different. We could we could do it this way. Everybody's over there, and then I do a beer review, or we can do it this way, or whichever other way. We were trying it that way. That way's cool. This way's kind of interesting too.
Sure.
So this looks most like StreamYard here. And apparently Zoom has like an $18 a month thing. You could subscribe to Zoom and do it that way. But I'm not sure Zoom is gonna quite look like what we normally do on.
Yeah, I get your spray.
It's a little bit closer to what we do. So I chose this one, and it's slightly more feature rich, if you will get what I mean. The only thing I don't like so far is Bumpy. I don't remember. All these things cover people. And if I want to go and
I hate that. I give you a spray.
I want to go use the ticker and I tell a ticker to show on the bottom, well, I have it showing on the top. Oh. Now
it
it's
does.
peachy keen.
Yeah, it does go under everything. That's cool.
What did you
wait
say,
a
Mr. Eric? I thought you said something.
What kind
Oh
of?
yeah, the problem is it will cover people's names.
Yeah, I don't like that.
With
And
the
now
right
you
picture with everybody, it looks pretty slick, right?
That one looks good right there.
it looks beautiful, but I'm saying that StreamYard used to do that too until they.
Now you can't see anybody's name, which is why I went to show it at the top so you can see people's names. But then Bumpy noticed that his head got cut off.
Yeah, I know. See, your head's cut off a little bit. I see your hair.
Off with your head.
But we'll keep it when we go live like this. Then we'll put it down on the bottom of the screen. Anyways, so Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube, Massachusetts Beer Reviews show on YouTube. I gotta remember to say this correctly. Beer, wine, or spirits. Well, it's Wildcard Wednesday every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll work on how to get Alex to do that if I need to do that after this stream here.
We'll bury that on there.
I do beer reviews mostly. It seems like I've been doing whiskeys and tequilas more often, but those are and other agave spirits, maybe rums one of these days. So stay tuned for that stuff on the channel. I felt like I had somebody's name to mention earlier. I thought about the guy's name, but now it escapes me. Just go look up whiskey and you'll find a lot of good people in the whiskey community. Go and watch. Let's go. Sure, why not? Let's go with Jerry Fort, the beer review guy.
Great channel.
And some beers from time to time. It seems like he reviews way more foods while he's on his lunch break. Foods and different drinks and stuff. He just did 6 hours ago. He did a non-thin hot and spicy bowl noodles, yum noodles. And go check out, let's say, Everyday Drinker. I think I've talked about him. His name is Nathan, and he's from New Jersey. He probably doesn't drink every day, but that's his name, and he's primarily bourbons and rye whiskey. So,
what's the channel, Mr. Eric?
Everyday Drinker.
Every day. I might be subscribed to him. I'll play Columbo later. Everyday Drinker. Yes.
Yep. Should be easy to find. Have I missed anything in the chat? No, we're all caught up on the chat, unless everybody in their grandma's on our little private being a crazy person.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Crazy cat lady.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to work off of signing out of the said stream for now, as I like to say on. Wait a minute. Wait. Show that on the top. Let's go this. Yeah, let's go this way. As I like to say, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Alex wants to say some crazy shit.
This sucks, Beer Master. We will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This sucks, Beer Master. Signing out, and cheers, everybody.
Bullshit. We're guilty here.